Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Almighty Blues Cricket. Well, it is not really almighty, at least my team, that's RCB, because we are back. Yes, we did not review again the Chennai game, but we are here back for the big game against Mumbai Indians. Yes, the mighty Mumbai Indians, the most successful team in IPL. Chennai wasn't back either, but yes. It was a loss again after Chennai, and hoping that it is to follow the win. And it is happening today as we speak. I wanted to be fresh and come up with a good mood, as well as obviously it is a weekend, a big weekend at that. A lot of changes can happen in the table as well. We'll go over it for sure. But before we begin discussing in detail, please smash that like button if you haven't yet. I hope you have. And more importantly, please subscribe. It's just the press of a button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And do not forget that bell notifications icon. Put the notifications on for all the uploads that I have, because yes, there is going to be more content on this channel as well as Almighty Blues FC. If in case you don't know, the links are all below. Please take a look. And yeah, I got a lot of views again on my recent video, but I'm hoping that all the people watching do subscribe and press that notification icon, like I just said. So, with that out of the way, let's actually begin, right? So, I will try and share my screen quickly and just tell you what all we're going to cover today. Okay, so as you can see, well, this is the latest data. As I record this, a match is happening between CSK and KKR. So it might change a little bit. And as you can see, Delhi is on top. They are, probably qualified already. You can say that, in a way. But how about CSK? Well, even they just need a win for me. Their net run rate is very good. Talking about net run rate, RCB's net run rate is still the worst. I know the CSK game was slightly better than the previous game that we had, the fiasco against KKR, but still, if in case, again, touch wood, we don't lose, but if in case we lose today against the mighty Mumbai Indians, we might just go to seventh position. And by tomorrow, you never know, RR or KKR might come up, or even Mumbai. So, that's what it is. So it's really close as we speak. You can see teams 4, 5, 6, 7 all in with a chance to qualify for the top four. But for me, I can still hope that RCB, will, get a couple of wins, and hopefully a third crucial win, which is going to be against Mumbai Indians. I know it's a mighty Mumbai Indians, but you never know, right? As in, I'm not even discussed SRH, because Sunrisers Hyderabad, they probably, as in, might as well don't exist. That's how bad they've been. But again, there are a few bogey teams for RCB. Sunrisers are one of them, so you never know. I don't want to talk too much about them, that way. And Mumbai Indians is definitely one of them. I would not say bogey, as in they are strong in any side, but we definitely feel that might against Mumbai Indians. Just like we face against Chennai all these years, right? And we'll look at more details for sure. Having said that, let's actually look at the venues and the fixtures. So as of now, in the return leg of the IPL, we have played at Abu Dhabi and Sharjah and Dubai, which is probably our main center, I would say, for this particular leg of the IPL. If in case qualify for, as in the top four, that is the qualifier or the eliminator, we might as well play that again. So 3 or 4 fixtures there. So hopefully this will be a great start for RCB. And the bad part is Mumbai. Yes, they, I think, have already played. We'll get to that in detail, but I think they have already played there. So, is that an advantage or a disadvantage? I don't know. Comment below. What do you think? Like, the venue will change anything? Talking about the venue, at Dubai, historically, again, not too much history there, but whatever history we have in UAE in the IPL, in Dubai, the team batting first has scored more than the team batting second, as in there is a sufficient gap. So for sure, the toss is crucial. So hoping Virat Kohli calls right, and we are having a good toss, and hopefully we bat first, because when we are chasing with this batting lineup, I don't see that that we could chase Mumbai. But again, Mumbai have a great batting lineup, one of the best. So yes, and again it's a night match today, so no changes there. And certainly, we have to go into the next fixtures with more confidence because of that bad momentum that we are in. Punjab and another bogey team that we are playing, not so far off. So hopefully we'll get that crucial big win against Mumbai. Again, too much hope, I know, but yeah, hope against hope is hope, because Mumbai is also hoping that they get back that momentum. In fact, they've not even done well in this entire IPL, including the first leg. Talking about the recent form, they have lost two matches since the restart. So has RCB. Coincidentally, both Mumbai and RCB, as you can see, have lost to both CSK and KKR. Of course, the most recent match that Mumbai had, well, it was at a canter that KKR won, right? I think KKR chased in 15 and a half overs or something like that, like crazy. Anyway, RCB at least had a closer game against CSK. Not really close, but compared to the Mumbai KKR game, right? So that is one thing. And of course, with both teams having lost both the matches and both the same teams, something's got to give. And it's time that basically, both the teams kind of go 100%. And Mumbai, knowing them, they usually do well in the second half of the IPL. So hope this is not, the match that they kind of get the start of the momentum. Again, too much hope. That is what RCB is about. Hoping. Sala Cup Namde. If you believe, smash that like button as well as subscribe if you haven't. But what about the head-to-heads? Lot of interesting games that have happened. Lot of close games as well. RCB unfortunately has not gotten over the line many a times. You remember those huge sixes of Chehel that Kyron Pollard hit. As in, that's something that I always remember about Mumbai. And of course, Ishan Kishan, the terrific innings that he had last year in the IPL, really belted us. I think Navdeep Saini, I remember, I think probably took a belting. But overall, out of 30 games, as you can see, RCB has just won 11. But what about the matches played in Dubai? That is the key, right? I mean, we won both the matches, so hopefully it will not be third time lucky for Mumbai, and we get the third win on a trot against Mumbai in Dubai. But recent years, I think it's been kind of almost 50-50. It'll become 50-50 if we win. So let's go for that. And certainly, it's nothing to lose, right? We have to basically give it all, and so does Mumbai. This is a squad, like you can see. Again, quick look to see if we can make any changes. Well, I don't see any major changes because the batting kind of looked better last time with Virat Kohli and David Padikkal coming in form. Of course, Padikkal is crucial, the most crucial one for me, because Kohli, AB de Villiers, and Maxwell are anyway expected to do well, and will apply with themselves more. But Padikkal, really needs to add more runs. Not only that, I think playing that long innings, he gets out basically, after those, 40, 50s, the 60s, and that's something that he needs to develop further on. But yes, great that he's in form. AB de Villiers, not played much cricket recently. This may be the match, yes, against Mumbai. Again, he's not done badly, except for the spinners when once they come in. But what about the Bangalore middle order? Well, middle order is something that Bangalore really needs to do well, because Maxwell has to come in form, and he is a person who was in form in the first half of the IPL, and this is the time when we need him even more. So Tim David came in the last game. Let's see if you would like to make a change or not. Again, comment below. Would you like to get in, Garton, or would you continue with David or Hasaranga even, right? And Shahbaz Ahmed, well, I've been calling for him all the time, but Harshal Patel, the person who was the form player of IPL first half, is doing decently. He did well, I think, against Chennai, so got a couple of wickets. So hopefully he has got that momentum going compared to the others. And Chahal also is looking like he's got the spin just going just about right. And I think again this match is good for spinners in my opinion. So uh, he can probably get a wicket or two. Of course, with Pollard, you never know. And we will look at the Mumbai squad in detail. I'll come to that, with respect to Chahal again. But would you get in a Chamira? Well, I don't know. Comment below if you think so. Having said that, this is what I believe, and Almighty Blues Cricket believes that it should be the 11 for the game against Mumbai. I know RCB is infamous to make a lot of changes, but we have been losing. We have to make a couple more changes. Very strange change in the last game in itself. Why was Kyle Jamieson dropped? Kyle Jamieson was our top buy. He has done decently well in the first half of the IPL. International cricket also, he's been coming up the ranks. So I'm very surprised that Kyle Jamieson was actually, rested or whatever it is. But having said that, the game was just 2 days ago. So might as well make a change again and get back Jamieson and Shahbaz Ahmed. Like I said, I've been calling for Shahbaz Ahmed whole of the IPL. The reason being that Hasaranga is not really looking the part. Shahbaz Ahmed knows what it takes in an RCB team. He's a good fielder as well, from what I remember, and certainly something different that he brings from the left arm spinners. And Tim David, well, he looked really bad. He just got 3 balls, I know. But even in those 3 balls, I think he didn't take a single in the first 2 balls. And the third ball, he just played a loose shot and gave a catching practice. But again, it's the first IPL for him. He's a Singapore citizen, remember. And for him, it'll be a really big stage for him and his loved ones for sure. So hopefully the nerves would have gone and he'll do much better. He is a hard-hitting all-rounder, batsman more so. So I'll keep him. I'll not get back Daniel Christian just yet. And maybe it's an unknown quantity for Mumbai as well. You never know, right? So, but yeah, the rest of the team picks itself. I don't want to change too much as well. Mumbai. Again, a lot of RCBians or ex-RCBians being in Mumbai. Quinton de Kock, of course, the man who came back in form against KKR. One person that I think didn't get enough chances at IPL was Adam Milner. Again, comment below. If I remember right, Adam Milner was there, right? If I'm not wrong, do put in your comments. And if yes, do you remember any kind of performance of Adam Milner, which will be something to look out for? Adam Milner, the bowler, is something who's really improved. So for me, he's one to look out for. And apart from that, obviously, you can talk about another ex-RCBian in Saurabh Tiwari, who got, I think, a half century, or not a half century, I think a 40 odd in the first game. So hopefully he will be rested because for Mumbai Indians, that is, hopefully, because Hardik Pandya is supposedly fit. The latest reports say that he might come back. Not sure if he'll be able to bowl, but certainly, if he's even 80% fit, I think he'll probably bat. And I think he's in the T20 squad for India's World Cup campaign as well. So it's time that he probably needs to get that form going. So Mumbai will probably get him because it is desperate measures almost for them, as is RCB. So yeah, I think this is about it. They have a great batting lineup. Number 4, 5, 6, 7 is something really dangerous. Surya Kumar Yadav has been the player of India, so as to speak, in terms of batting in the last year or so. So never underestimate them. Again, in terms of bowling, they haven't had a great outing the last 2 times that they've played this IPL phase. But Jasprit Bumrah, again, a person who does well against RCB. Trent Bolt, Rahul Chahar, like I said, the spinners against Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers. Well, in terms of what happened, yes, it was the very first game of IPL 2021, if you all remember. Who do you think will perform well again from that? Comment below. And again, if you've not like this video, quickly again, looking at the scores, Chris Lynn played in that game. Well, it was the very first game of the IPL, so I would not be reading too much into it. It was beginning of April. Chris Lynn, I don't see him playing either, like I said. And I think they also played the youngster Marco Jansen in that game. So that's something maybe they will try and surprise us, but I don't think so either. But that was a great game for Harshal Patel. One to remember, one which probably made a name again for him in IPL. and that's when he got his form going, the last phase of the IPL. So hopefully Harshal Patel will come back with the slow deliveries that he utilized against Chennai as well. Did fairly well, and AB de Villiers and Glenn Maxwell are most crucial. Hopefully they'll get that partnership going in the middle order. I know AB de Villiers was promoted last time, but because of that opening partnership we got against Chennai, this time I don't see that happening. But you never know. Rahul Chahar, he did not do well in the first game, but he has done well against us in the past. So yes, I think that's about it, guys. Again, predict your scores, predict your result. Do you think RCB will qualify this time or not? They need to qualify in top two, but I think top two is gone. Honestly speaking, just being realistic there. But Mumbai, compared to other years, are not doing great. So maybe there's a surprise in store, and we'll get the double over Mumbai this time, hopefully, right? As in, a lot of hope again. But having said that, just take care, guys. Smash that like, share this link as well, and do not forget the subscribe button, just a click of a button, as well as the bell notification icon. Take care. I'll be back on Almighty Blues Cricket as well as Almighty Blues FC, and hoping for a strong, almighty performance from RCB, right? Thank you.